I took one more day and another screening for this video as I really wanted to do justice to the film and what it focuses on. I have to tell you that this review is absolutely independent from any political affiliations or any stance taken by the actor. Mainly going to talk about the content of the film and then conclude by maybe how that public appearance affected the opinion and ratings all around the internet of this film. One of the most gut-wrenchingly real projects that many people were looking forward to in 2020 was the Meghna Gulzar directed film Chhapaak. The movie features Deepika Padukone and Vikrant Massey in lead roles. The movie is inspired by the real-life story of acid attack survivor Lakshmi Agarwal. A 15-year-old Lakshmi was consistently rejecting the advances of 32-year-old Naeem Khan, an individual that wanted to marry her. She wanted nothing to do with him. Naeem's intentions were relentless. On an extremely disturbing turn of events, as Lakshmi was on her way to a bookshop in Khan Market, she was attacked by the stalker. She lay on the street until a taxi driver aided her and rushed her to Safdarjung Hospital. After a series of surgeries, Lakshmi was discharged 3 months later. Her journey did not stop there, and this is precisely what Chhapaak focuses on, through the fictional character Malti played by Deepika Padukone. Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the film so that you guys can ultimately decide whether it's worth it or not. The good, subtle yet effective moments. If you have ever seen a Meghna Gulzar film, be it Razi or specifically to enhance this point Talwar, you would know that the intention of the director is never to manipulate the audience to feel a certain way through boisterous dialogues or a blaring background score. The content and dialogues are enough to have that effect. The title song is sung beautifully by Arijit Singh, and its placement in order to enunciate the gruesome attack is extremely impactful. There are several powerful moments in the film, be it acid attack victims seeking for employment and the hesitance with which they are spoken to or even considered, the slow build-up of Malti getting up from her bed and finally seeing the effect of the attack on her face, the apathy and borderline cruel nature by which cases of such attacks are treated by the police and lawyers, the effect that it has on victims and their spirit just to live, leave aside be functional and productive citizens. This film, like Uyere, which I will come to later in the video, left me enraged and disgusted through several moments. Knowing the human nature and how very effectively Vikrant Massey's character states, we all have evil within us, but what is it that can make a person carry out such a ghastly act? I'm sure you will exactly feel the similar sense of rage and disappointment. Performances. There has never been a case where I have seen a Meghna Gulzar film and felt that the actors have ever skipped a beat. Madhurjit Sargi plays the role of Malti's lawyer and is the source of the principal character to fight for a case and many others. She emphasizes that it will be a long and hard journey, stating to an exhausted Malti, "Shor ki aadat dal lo." She showcases sensitivity and patience in the film. Malti's parents showcase the struggle faced by families of acid attack survivors. How such an unforeseen and tragic event reshapes the life of their child and theirs too. The sequence of the mother holding Malti and giving her a bath, her happiness in being handed her daughter's salary, joyful of knowing that her child found some strength to live and prosper. The mother especially showcases the resistance towards legal proceedings, especially by poorer sections of society, intimidated at the uphill battle in front of them. Vikrant Massey is a mole, the person who manages the Ehsas Foundation that works with acid attack survivors, is just a natural on the big screen. He understands the cruel world we live in and has a pessimistic mindset on most things, especially how society is structured to ridicule and oppress the downtrodden. Vikrant is brilliant in the film and shared a very real and earnest love story with Deepika's character. Deepika Padukone is the strength of the film, considered to be one of the most beautiful women in the country. I mean, for God's sake, her last film's premise was the antagonist's obsession with the epitome of beauty. Deepika, in this film, sheds all those superficial notions about her. Deepika as Malti is honest, sincere, and extremely likable. She will make you honestly smile with joy in seeing that she is in the path of resurgence, and extremely emotional at her state for no fault of hers. Questions. There are very few films that make me question every fragment of society and the way we are socially structured. This is one such film. It makes you think about several rape cases that get all the media attention and rile up protests in the country, but no one hears about the several cases, 252 by the way in 2018, of acid attacks. It makes you wonder the struggle of women just to exist, set aside thrive in society. How women fighting for each other can be the most empowering and effective movement. How an attack of hot tea on someone's face has the same punishment by law as that of an acid attack. How deceptive sentences are in terms of acts committed, and criminals thrive with loopholes of momentary bail. It still made me wonder about just the severe consequences that women face for their actions. Not even rejection, how ignoring someone can lead to such dire consequences. What messed it up? This film could have been remembered for future years to come for the premise it focuses on, how it took the top leading lady of the industry and told such a compelling and movie storyline, and brought about a very important discussion about the laws and recurring nature of acid attacks in the country. The reason why this film loses its impact is that it tries too hard to focus on too many aspects, because of which Malti, who we are all interested in, doesn't become the prime focus. The film is structured in non-chronological form, going from the point of the attack to her present-day functioning with the NGO and rounds of the courts for her PIL and Malti's personal case. This is when a film like Uyere becomes more gut-wrenchingly powerful, as we all knew Pallavi, an aspiring and talented pilot, in a toxic relationship, and all her dreams and aspirations are shattered due to a sick man who couldn't take rejection and didn't want her to thrive in life. We felt invested in Pallavi, but in Chhapaak, we still don't know who is Malti. What were her likes and dislikes? What was her true passion? The film eventually becomes about shedding light on the lack of severity showcased by society on such acts of violence. The film is extremely emotional and impactful in its storytelling. Deepika's public appearance in many ways in JNU showcases her political stand. A brave act at a time where celebrities are damned for talking and damned for not talking as well. But this in many ways has shifted the focus on what the movie wanted to tell. And that was the beautiful story of resurgence of Lakshmi Agarwal. A fellow creator friend of mine, Sanil, on his channel Sanil Reviews Everything, has shed light on how the public appearance by Deepika has affected the purity of this film. I will link that video down below. It's the sad case that one public appearance has the entire society focusing on the controversy rather than the content of the film, which is, by the way, essential for everyone to view. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about the movie. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.